129 victory last night in Dallas, and the Rockets control the tip. Veteran guard Gordon gets to the rim and opens up the score. Plays much bigger than that. Johnson, little rope-a-dope. And Johnson gets to the game, brought to you by Hyundai.
Sauce on that. Veteran move by James Johnson. Very methodical in his approach, reading the D.
Johnson defending Gordon, forcing his way in, and he banks it home, +1. Eric Gordon, savvy, 14-year man.
Will put up a lot of threes. They'll make a lot of threes. Not a super high clip that they're shooting, but just because of the volume of it.
Harden, a step-back three. He drains it. And already, we're not hearing the boo.
Historic things in that run.
Harden sizing up Wood against his former teammate. Cross, kick, open look. Patty Mills nails the triple.
I want to see if it sticks.
I think it could. I like it.
Like you're hot? I mean...
Patty Mills from downtown. Coming off the hand of Harden on a pretty good angle for Claxton. Jump shot, Armani Brooks with a downtown hit.
By how much he gave back to the community, what he still does, and just all the moments and the memories into your deep breaks.
Played here on March the 3rd, had a triple-double with the Nets. There were about 3,600 fans there that day. Kick out, Wood for Gordon, and he once again gets to the rim. And the second half of a back-to-back.
I imagine him to go deep in the rotation, and a good opportunity for a lot of these players, maybe with some shorter stints. Thomas
elected not to take the three. Off the dribble, jump.
3 of the last 4 games, he's had 7 or more assists. Last 3 games, shooting 40% from the 3. So it's not just about, he was all geared up to target Kevin Durant. So I'm curious for a player like him, just the challenge of that disappointment that Durant's not playing.
Nice look on the give and go. It's second game of a 4-game road trip for the Nets. Gordon, the jump shot, count it. It's a 3. Here's Harden, one-on-one with Tate. Harden dribbled it off his foot. Brown, high archer, doesn't go, rebound. Brown is there, and that won't go. Brown again gets it. The rebounds to his credit as well.
We love the pursuit. Bruce Brown just having trouble, some of those bunnies and some of the baskets here throughout the course of this season. A little lower efficiency than we saw earlier.
Eric Gordon is going.
And eventually coming up with it. Nothing wrong with getting a few extra rebounds in the box score.
It's rebounded by Christian Wood. Nets are down by 3. Deflected, Millsap nearly had a steal. Instead, it's an acceleration by Brooks, and he dishes for the Tate jam. 22-17. Thomas does it himself for 2. Very smooth. You can just feel the confidence building for Cam Thomas.
Yeah, and you know what? He's got quick, explosive moves and acceleration, but he's deliberate.
Eric Gordon is crushing the Nets. 15 points on 6 of 7 from the field. 2017 3-point shootout champion. So we know he's got the range. Carter can't answer.
You think because it's Michael Grady's in the house, the Indiana connection?
Oh, now I see. I didn't put that together.
I think he wants to show out. I think he wants to show out for our fam G.
Blake Griffin and the Nets down by 6 in Houston. A lot about Alperen Şengün, the rookie from Turkey. I've watched some highlights, impressive. Everybody around here is just raving about his instincts. Jump shot goes for Armani Brooks, a 3-point marksman.
And he's not been shooting quite as well as he did last season. Brooks was putting up a lot of threes, shooting high efficiency for the Rockets.
Well done by Thomas. Didn't settle, instead a zigzag move to the rim for the easy deuce.
Interesting you say that. And you talked about that in the other move. The pump fake didn't take a 3, and obviously he has been more accurate from the field than just the 3-point line. But he was talking at some point at a practice early in the season about advice from Kevin Durant.
Şengün on that pass for Martin. And a foul is called.
In just how Durant, obviously, he's said this quite a lot. James Harden has been providing so much mentorship to him. And he was asked about, well, what has he taught you? What are the things that stand out? And he said so much. But the one thing he pointed to, which certainly makes sense with how Kevin Durant plays, he said, he has told me to get as close to the basket as possible and make sure you're doing everything you can to create those qualities. And you continue to see that in Thomas, because oftentimes, whether it's about a pump fake, whether it's taking a dribble or two, but he does such a nice job in reading a defense, how to create angles, and he's someone who came in as a scorer, but just the continued acclimation of the pro game you've seen the more time he has on the floor.
2 out of 2 for Kenyon Martin. The Nets have allowed 30 points with 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Thomas takes the three off the rim. Rebounded by Brooks. DJ Augustine setting things up. Slip pass. Brooks forced to give it up. Step in. Millsap. Now it's a race to the rim. Millsap drives in for a big finish. Paul Millsap in the Wayback Machine. Wow. That was thunderous.